Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we are going to be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra in bronze color. We are also going to do a first time setup and give you my initial impressions, my first look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Let's dive in and get started right away. So here we have the box. Let's lift this up and see what we find inside. Okay, so there's the phone right there. I'm going to take that phone. I'm going to show you the back side real quick. That's that gorgeous bronze color. We're going to be talking about that in a second. Let me just put this aside for 1 minute and see what we get in the actual box. So let's lift this up. Okay. And the first thing that you're getting is the super fast charger right here. That's a 25-watt charger. And of course, we are going to get a cable. So all we get is the USB cable that's going to connect to the charger, that's going to charge your phone. You're not going to be getting any earbuds with this box. Okay, so let's put this aside. We do have one more thing right here inside the box. Let's pull this out, see what's in there. Okay, so here's another box. And in this box on the rear, you have the SIM card ejection tool. And in the actual box, we have the user guides and a couple of reference guides, and that's it. Now, let's divert our attention to this beauty right over here and talk about what's happening. All right, so let's do a quick tour around the device and a quick observation. We have that beautiful matte bronze color. If you get the black or the white version, there's going to be shiny. The black is going to give you the most shine and maximum fingerprint smudges. So I chose the bronze color for that very fact. So here we have that crazy camera module. It's huge, as you can see, okay? And we know that we have a 108 megapixel main camera. We have a 12 megapixel wide angle camera. And then we have a 12 megapixel telephoto camera. And then we have the flash over here and the laser autofocus system. So that's the camera module. We're going to be talking about that more later. So if you look at the bottom of the phone, let's see what we have. So we have the S Pen. We've got that speaker grill. We have the USB Type-C, and we have that microphone. On this side, what we have is we have a power button, the side key, and of course the volume rocker. On the top, we have got the SIM tray, and right here we have the second microphone. And on this side, the phone is completely clear. So that's the quick tour of the actual device. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on and set it up for the very first time. Now a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, iBlazon. They sent over their Aries cases and the Cosmos series cases for me to check out. So let me quickly talk about the Aries case that you see the phone sitting inside right now. So basically the phone has precision cutouts so you can access every port on your smartphone, including the S Pen. And it does have a see-through design that exposes the gorgeous Note 20 Ultra. Some people like to see their phones. This is the way to go. Now this case is constructed with high quality materials. And the biggest thing with this case is it is absolutely going to protect your smartphone. These cases, the Aries cases, have been drop tested by CNET and survived a 20 feet drop test with no damage to the phone. And of course, as you can see from the front, it looks absolutely stunning, and they come in all kinds of different colors, such as red or black. Now you can find this case for about $20 by clicking the link down in description, or simply go to Amazon and search for Note 20 case by iBlazon. But the links are down below. Now we also teamed up with iBlazon to bring you guys a Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra giveaway. The link to enter the giveaway is also down below, and make sure to use my secret code SAKI50 to gain 50 free entries into the giveaway to win the Note 20 Ultra. Now if you want something that's a little bit more stylish, a little bit more design oriented, you can go with the Cosmos series as well. Alright, so when you turn on the phone for the very first time, that's what you're going to see. So let's tap on Let's Go and get started. I'm going to agree to all the terms except for what is optional. Alright, and of course, as you can see, this is the 6.9-inch gorgeous dynamic AMOLED display. And of course, it does have the 120 Hz. We're going to look at that in a second. Let me connect to my local Wi-Fi real quick. All right, so that's all done. I'm going to tap on next. And real quick observation, on the front, we do have a 10 megapixel selfie camera that does get the job done. Alright, so it's checking for updates, should be done in a second. And then it's going to ask me, do you want to copy apps and data over to your phone? You can do that if you want. I'm going to skip it, but if you tap on next, it gives you all the options on how you can actually get that done. Alrighty, so I'm going to go back, I'm going to don't copy. I'm going to do don't copy. I like to set up my phones brand new, alright, and then just configure it to my preferences. Of course, it's going to ask me to log into my Google account. Let me do that right now. Very important. We should be done in a second. It says just a second, and there we go. Alright, so now it wants me to set up my Google Assistant. I'm going to tap on next. Most likely it's going to be good to go. I'm going to accept everything over here for now. Okay, I do use Google services a lot. So now we can set up the security of our phone. Now, as you know, the phone has the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that you can also find on the S20 and the Note 10. It's the same thing. So let's tap on fingerprints, set it up, and see how well it works. So I'm going to tap on continue. It's going to ask me for a backup PIN number. I'm just going to do something basic right now. Okay, there we go. Let's set up the fingerprint and see how quick that is. All right, so start scanning the center of your finger tip. So let's do that. That's the center. All right, you keep feeding it your fingers. There we go. All right, move a little bit, just a little bit more. Let's do it again. All right, so let's click on next. So we're good to go with the fingerprint. That worked very quick, just like the S20 or the Note 10, no problem. Now let me quickly log into my Samsung account and we're going to continue. Alright, so we're good with that as well. It says all done. I'm going to tap on finish and it should take me straight into my actual homepage. Look at that, we're dumped into our homepage. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me quickly configure a wallpaper and set the brightness. So I'm going to go to my settings over here, go to my display, go to 50% brightness. I'm going to turn off adaptive brightness, and real quick, I'm going to show you guys motion smoothness. You can choose between 60 Hertz, which is right here, versus adaptive refresh rate that can switch between 1 to 120 based on your usage. So as I'm using the phone and just scrolling up and down, it is at 120, but if I turn off the phone or if I'm looking at always on display, it just does it at 1%, which is going to save you some battery life. So that's the 120 Hertz adaptive refresh rate. Now let's go outside. I'm going to pinch the screen, all right, and I'm going to go to my wallpapers. Let's see what the new wallpapers are with this smartphone. Tap on my wallpapers. All right, so that's it. That's all the new wallpapers that we have. Let's pick something nice and bright. I'm going to go with this one right here. That's a video wallpaper for the lock screen. So I'm going to set that up. And then let me pick a regular one for the home screen. Let's go with this one right here. That's a home screen wallpaper I'm going to set. All right, let's dig in and see what's happening with this amazing smartphone. All right, so first and foremost, if I go into my settings and if I go all the way down to my software, my About phone, and if I go into my software information, you'll see that this is running One UI 2.5 with Android 10. Not too much different from One UI 2.1 with a few enhancements here and there. And of course, if I go into my settings over here, everything is basically the same, okay? As you can see, that's the advanced features. We have the S Pen. I'm going to be talking about that in a second. If you scroll down, it's all the same stuff. And if I go down to device here, just take a look at it. Again, nice and cool like before. So let me get out, pull the control panel down, and here we do have something new. So if I swipe over, what I'm going to see is I'm going to see the DeX functionality. That's the wireless DeX functionality. If I press and hold on this, it launches the wireless DeX, looks for any TVs it can connect to, and if you tap it with a tap of a button, it's going to wirelessly connect your TV and you can use it as a computer, no problem. You can also use cable if you want, or you can use it with the PC. So various options built in for just about everybody. And of course, the phone with so many features has to be strong. Remember, 12 gigabytes of RAM and Snapdragon 865 Plus processor in certain markets. So you are going to get good performance with these smartphones. In fact, top of the line. Now, if I turn off the phone, double tap on the screen, let's look at the fingerprint sensor. Perfect. That was super quick. Let me do it one more time. Double tap to wake up. Super fast. So the fingerprint is working amazing, as expected. I can see that we have our etch panels right over here that can be customized as you please, as usual, okay? There's so many features built in this phone. We are going to dig into everything. And of course, let's pull out the S Pen real quick, see if there's anything new, anything drastic. So we have the air actions that we already know about. I'm going to skip all this stuff. Let's go out. Let's go to the settings. Let's go into advanced features, go to S Pen. As you can see, the menu is same as before, okay? This menu right here is the same menu you're going to get on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and the Note 9. But when you go into Air Actions, there's a couple new things. The only thing that's new is the Anywhere Actions. Again, we already have the App Actions, we already have the General App Actions, but if you want the Anywhere Actions, this is going to be brand new. So basically, you press the button on the S Pen and just go like this, draw that shape, and it's going to perform the back action. If I tap on this, I can customize these. I can launch applications or launch actions if I want. So let's try this one, the screen write. So that's basically screen capture. So if I press and hold the button and go like this, it's supposed to do a screen write, which it did. I can write on the screen and then save this if I want to. So that's how the Air Actions work. So let me discard that. But again, like I said, all these are customizable. So that's the only thing that's new on the S Pen, and of course the fact that it does have a lower latency. So if I go into my Samsung Notes right here and introducing the new Samsung Notes, okay, I'm going to just say next, 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 start, allow, tap on plus, let's write something down. Okay, so that definitely feels very fast. As soon as I touch the screen and write, it takes that input. So there's no lag in writing anymore. So we're going to be talking about that, all this stuff in much more detail, but this is my quick impressions of the phone. So it is in fact fantastic smartphone. $1,300 is a little high price tag, but you are getting a lot for your money. You're getting an absolute undisputed flagship. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below and let me know. And for now, guys, have a fantastic day. And don't forget to check out those awesome cases. Links are going to be down below.